talking about Linux desktop, so let's get started, I guess. Essentially, the whole desktop on Linux runs on a thing called a display manager, which has all sorts of programs like desktop environments and such run and display stuff on your screen. Now, the most common display manager right now is called X, and we're on the 11th version of X right now. However, X is aging, therefore multiple other projects have started, such as Wayland being the most complete one so far. Eventually, X11 will be completely replaced by Wayland, but the compatibility of programs right now is still really leaning towards X. Most programs with a GUI right now are compatible with X, as it aims to be a universal desktop solution for Linux. X also controls monitors and physical devices, so if you want to set up, for example, multiple monitors, then you would be doing that with X, and that would be handled by X. Multiple controls tools have been made to control physical devices using X, the most useful and official one being XRNR. XRNR is controlled using the command line, but there are also different GUIs for it available, such as ones bundled with desktop environments and ARNR. Now let's talk about your user interface. So chances are, if you're watching this video, you have some sort of GUI running on your machine. Most of this is controlled by either a desktop environment or a window manager. Desktop environments are essentially full desktops available for Linux. Most of the Linux user base uses desktop environments as they're the easiest to use. Most distros themselves are really just the desktop environment. Take Ubuntu for example, it's basically just Debian, but with GNOME as the default desktop environment. There are tons of desktop environments such as GNOME, KDE, Plasma, Unity, Pantheon, Budgie, XFCE, Mate, and Cinnamon. But these are just the popular ones. Most desktop environments come with a few things consisting of a way to launch programs, a way to customize a wallpaper setting, a settings widget to change either the system or X settings, and many more. Many DEs, short for desktop environment, have different aesthetics, and it depends on your preference as to which one you use. Keep in mind, desktop environments are not distros, as you can install them and use them on any distro. For example, on Arch, you would install it using Pacman and then use X, and then set your X configuration to use that. What are window managers? So window managers are essentially desktop environments, but are a lot more customizable and minimum. These only come with a way to manage windows, often through the use of workspaces and such. No tools like X configuration or system configuration, just bare bones window managing. Yeah. For example, to set a wallpaper, you need to run an image displaying software such as Fe, and to run programs, you need to install a program launcher like Rofi. What are widget engines? These are basically the middleman, and what they do is give developers a base for their GUI applications. Some main ones are GTK and Qt. These allow users to control aspects of their programs without the developers having to make a standalone config tool. For example, LibreOffice, which is what I'm using to read the script, is controlled by GTK, so I have a custom theme on it. There are also many configuration utilities to control both GTK and Qt, such as LX Appearance and Qt5CT. What is FreeDesktop.org? So FreeDesktop is a project designed to create programs to implement better compatibility between different GUI software. Some notable examples are Dbus, Pulse Audio, Mesa, Network Manager, and even X.org, the best version of X. So in conclusion, all of these components come trickling into your desktop experience. Linux desktop is by no means perfect, but it is quite good. If you want any more information on about this, you can look on Wikipedia, as it has a real page for it. So yeah, thanks so much for watching, and yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video.